Hey dudes, John here. Welcome back to another Minecraft tutorial. Today we're going to be talking more about mystical agriculture. I've been asked a few times about this mod specifically in the sense of automation. And yeah, there's an easy way to automate growing the crop. And there's a much easier way than just doing a quick field of this stuff and having to build a watering can and make sure that you're constantly watering this, because you can't bone meal these. You have to water them. And the best watering can is a Supremium watering can that does an 11 by 11 space. Then you're constantly you're constantly watering these, and then you're harvesting them, and you're watering them, and you're harvesting them, and so on down the line. And you keep growing more and more and more, and as time goes on, you'll end up having enough supply. But I like automation, so that way you don't have to worry about watering, you don't have to worry about any of that stuff. So you're going to need one additional mod on top of mystical agriculture, and that is Botany Pots. Botany Pots, and then it has a library as well. And I'll put a link in the description down below to all three mods. So mystical agriculture, Botany Pots, plus the libraries that you're going to need. And then you know, JEI on the side, because that helps you out immensely when it comes to mods, because some of the recipes are a little tricky. These ones are not. These ones are pretty simple. So the first thing you're going to need is Botany Pots, right? So Botany Pots are really easy to make. You need a flower pot, and that's easy, right? You just get 4 clay balls and you cook them and they turn into bricks. We get the 3 clay bricks. We put them and make a flower pot. And then we take some terracotta, and you guys know how to make terracotta. It's 4 clay balls makes a thing of clay, and then we can turn that on as well. And as that cooks, that makes terracotta. Each cooked piece of clay makes 1 terracotta, and then you need 8 pieces. Surround that with any color dye, and then you can get dyed terracotta, so you can make dyed botany pots, or just to make a nice way to make dyed terracotta. So I'm using the lime green terracotta, surrounding that in a V pattern, just like you would a hopper with iron and a chest, but you're doing this with terracotta and a flower pot, and that gives you a botany pot. Look at that. That's really simple. And then we want to take that botany pot and we want to make a hopper. You know how to make a hopper, the 5 iron and the single chest in the center. Then you take the botany pot and put it on top, and you put the hopper underneath that, and you get a hopper botany pot. See, it has a little black circle at the bottom of it. That is the hopper. And then it's really simple from there, to be honest. All we're going to do is we're going to take our handy dandy dirt and any seed that we want, and we're going to plant that in there. And you can plant pretty much any plant in there, and it'll grow at that pace right there. And we got ourselves a pumpkin. And it'll also collect seeds as well, not just the pumpkin, but it'll start to collect anything that it drops into that chest. Now, what this is going to do is it's going to drop a melon, and it's going to go in. So that's easy, right? You can just take materials and you can make them grow into that chest. We want to automate these guys, not these guys. So we can do the same thing with the Infusion. We can take these and we can plant these on top like this, on top of chests. And then we're going to need soil, fertilized soil, which is farmland, right? We got our regular farmland. Then we got our Infusion and so on down the line farmland. And to make that is really simple. You're just going to take a piece of dirt and a hoe, and it'll make you farmland in a crafting table. We can take a piece of dirt and our hoe, and we get farmland. So we got ourselves farmland. However, if we want to take farmland and make it better farmland specifically for Infusion, we can grab Infusion essence, mix it with farmland in a crafting table, and we get Infusion farmland. Same with Prudentium, same with Tertium, Imperium, and Supremium. Obviously, the Supremium is going to be the best in this bunch of stuff. And you guys know how to get Infusion as well, right? You can either find it in the world. It'll spawn in caves as long as it's a newly generated world, or further out in your world, or by killing mobs. Mobs would drop Infusion as well. So if I take this and I break it, I get Infusion. So then we can take our Infusion. We need 8 pieces. We surround that with a seed, and we get ourselves an Infusion seed. And that's how we're going to be planting our Infusion. So now we're going to grab our farmland. What farmland are we going to use? Let's go ahead and use the best of the best, because we can. So we're going to go ahead and put that in each individual pot. Now, you don't need water for these. These will just grow on their own. We can take our Infusion and go bam, 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 and bam. And now it's going to grow. It's going to automatically go into these chests. Now, What if we want it to be a little more automated than this? What if we want to separate all the materials? Now, with the better fertilized soil, the better farmland, anything that's Imperium or Prudentium or greater, you have a higher chance of dropping seeds and higher chance of dropping fertilizer. This stuff here, fertilizer. You get this fertilizer essence will drop from the plants as well. So you get seeds and you'll get that stuff as well. So that makes it a lot easier. As time goes on, you end up getting more materials as opposed to just getting the Inferium. All right, so now we want to automate it a little more. Now we're going to take what's going into chests and we want to put it into something called storage drawers. Storage drawers also being one of my favorite mods. Now storage drawers, again, I'll put a link in the description down below to storage drawers and show you guys how to make those. Those are really simple. You take 6 planks of wood, put them top and bottom, any planks, doesn't matter what kind of wood you want to use as long as it's the same. And you put a single chest in the center and it gives you this style storage drawer. Now, if you want to go into other storage drawers, we go to drawer. And if you want to get, like, so you can see the different kinds of drawers that we have here. If you want this kind of drawer, you do that pattern there, the 2 drawers, one on top, one on bottom. If you want to do 4, you get 4 chests and a cross pattern of those, and it gives you those kinds of drawers. Then you can get the kind that go mount on the wall that's like little half drawers, and use slabs for those as opposed to regular drawers. So yeah, we got wonderful drawers. We're gonna go ahead and control these, and we're going to go ahead and set these up so it can collect every kind of item. So we got the seed, we got the Inferium, and we got the essence. We can't just drop one into one and it'll go automatically to the rest. So we got to make something called a storage drawer controller. And that is simply 6 pieces of smooth stone, or 5 pieces of smooth stone, 3 on top, 2 on bottom with a single diamond in the bottom center, a single storage drawer in the center there, and then 2 comparators. And that gives us a storage drawer controller. And we're going to put that at the end over here, just like this. And then we're going to grab some hoppers. Now, there are conduit systems and things like that you can obviously do for this, but we're not going that route. So we're just going to simply put a single hopper in right here, and then we're going to do another row on the bottom here. So we're going to make this row go all the way across over here. And they're all pointing into each other. So I'm like shift clicking into that. So they're pointing into each other and then pointing into that controller. And then the same is going to go here. We're going to do another row. And that way we can do multiple rows of this stuff. And you can make these really massive. All right. So these are all running in the same direction. This one's running into this hopper and they're going into this controller. These are going this direction, going to this controller. And we can do the same. We can wrap it around this way. We can make it go up one higher even. All right, so that's all settled. Then we got a botany pot on top of each one of those. Then we're going to take our farmland. We're going to take whatever farmland you want to use. Like I said, you can just use regular farmland. It doesn't have to be the Supremium stuff. The only bonus of the Supremium farmland is that you can plant other things in there. I'll show you what I mean by that. Okay, so now we need our Inferium seeds. So it's already putting things in there. And I can go ahead and add more items to it. And then we can take this last one here, and we can grab this fertilized essence, we can put it there. So that way when it pulls that stuff out of there, it automatically goes into these chests. 1x1 drawer, these can only hold what a chest can hold pretty much, is the 27 stacks, right? So we want to increase the size of these storage drawers. In order to do that, it's really simple. We take another storage drawer, and we surround it by sticks, and it gives us 4 of these templates. They're upgrade templates. And we take the upgrade template, we put it in the center, we put sticks on top and sticks on bottom, and then we put an ore on either side. It doesn't have to be emeralds. Emeralds just happen to be the best one. I'll show you what I mean. If you put obsidian on either side, it doubles the size of the drawer, right? From 27, it goes on up from there, doubles the size. If you put iron in there, it makes it 4 times the size, which iron is going to be really easy to get. As a matter of fact, I think that iron and gold are going to be the easiest to get. Gold is going to be 8 times. Diamonds are going to be 16 times, but emeralds are 32 times. So what I always do, always, and you have to shift right click these with an empty spot in order to open them. An empty slot. If you shift and you right click it, it'll show you the what's in there. And I can put 8 of them in there. Seven items in there, right? And that gives me the ability to increase its size, not just 32 times, but 32 times 7, like that. That's insane. So that way it gives me an unlimited amount of store. It's not unlimited. I can tell you exactly how much that is. Each one of those chests will allow you to hold just over 440,000 items. 440,000 items. Yeah, that's insane. I've maxed them out a few times where I have to have multiple of these drawers, and that's all right. And then what you can do is you can simply just add more drawers. I can just, as long as they're touching this setup right here, it will give me more drawers. See what I'm saying? So I could actually add different kinds of seeds to these top hoppers as opposed to just having Inferium. What if we end up getting a wither seed, right? We're gonna end up with 1 or 2 wither seeds, right? Because you need soul jars in order to get those. They're not easy to get. What if we end up getting blaze seeds? Blaze are probably gonna be the easiest ones to get because you can kill a buttload of blaze. And then what if we end up getting nether star? Okay, netherite seed's pretty simple actually. You get 4 netherite and surround it with supremium and a prosperity seed, and you end up getting a netherite seed. Okay.
5 minutes later.
Okay, so what do we got here? So I waited a little bit of time, probably about 10 minutes or whatever it was, and let's see what we have. So we already have 1,000 Inferium, and it's still rolling in. If you can see, I expanded this. I made it go all the way around this whole entire thing. So I got 56 total up there, plus down here. So I probably got about 60 some Inferium running, hoppers running Inferium right now, which is pretty good. 56, and it's already gotten me 1,000 in about 5 minutes. That's not bad, I'd have to say. And then as far as the other stuff goes, netherite, I've got 34. Emeralds, I expect to have the least, but I actually have quite a bit. I've got 70. Emeralds grow the absolute slowest. So it looks like blaze is pretty slow too. And wither is pretty slow as well. We've got 17 fertilized essence. And then seeds come out the absolute slowest because the chance of seed drops is really, really low. So the most we have is emeralds. To be honest, I think we got being the slowest plant is giving us the fastest results in emeralds other than Inferium. So with Inferium now we could just take this and you can, wrap that around Master Infusion Crystal. Now you can take your Master Infusion Crystal or your regular Infusion Crystal. The regular ones I think are the easiest to make. The Infusion Crystal is really simple to make. You just need Prosperity Shards, 4 of them, a diamond, and for Inferium gives you 1,000 uses of a Fusion Crystal. Then the Master Infusion, again, these are mined down in the you find these in caves. You get Prosperity Shards from mining Prosperity ore, and you get those. Infusion Crystal, it takes a little bit of time only because you need all the Supremium. You need a Supremium gemstone, which is, I believe it's 2 Supremium and 1 diamond in a corner, like this. Yeah, that's it. And then you need 4 more Supremium. So that is a total of 6 Supremium plus the 4 Prosperity Shards, and it gives you a Master Infusion Crystal, but that's unlimited. So it's really good to try to get this as fast as possible. Then you could take these guys, you take a stack of each, and you put them in the 4 corners like this, and it gives you Prudentium, and I could do it again like this. This is 8 stacks of Inferium, and then I can do it again. I can take this and I can cut it. It cuts it in half every single time, so just got to remember that. So now I'm going to end up with, I think, 32 stacks, 32 pieces. So now it cuts it in half. Now I'm in 8 pieces per each. Now I get 8 pieces of Imperium, and then with 8 stacks, I only get 2 pieces of Supremium. So you need 16 stacks in order to get 4. To get 4, you need 16 stacks of Supremium, of Inferium. So you're gonna need a lot. And that's why automating it like this makes a whole lot of sense, because you can just literally kind of hang out right here, go AFK, and let this thing run its course and end up getting thousands upon thousands. Because I believe to get full armor, I want to say it's something along the lines of 12,000 Inferium in order to get full armor in Supremium, which is super overpowered. Just like this sword here, it takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces just for 6 pieces of premium. Make this one axe, which is insane, but it's absolutely worth getting if you're gonna get mystical agriculture. There are other ways you can do an ME system and stuff like that instead of storage drawers. There are numerous storage options. You can even go with something as simple as iron chests, or just by simply going into using a bunch of chests with the Botany Pots and doing no additional mods. Anyways, guys, that was a quick tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did, if you guys can click that like button down below. And if you're at all new to this channel, if you guys can click that subscribe button, it's absolutely not necessary, but it's free to do and it helps the channel out a great deal. You'll be helping us out trying to get to 15,000 subscribers by the end of the month. We're trying to see if you guys can help us out in that. It is our goal that we set for ourselves. I'm hoping you guys can help us get to that. And while you're at it, if you click the little bell, that stupid little bell, it turns on notifications and it lets you guys know when we upload our videos. Until next time, guys, see ya.